here we go. We are on to the quarters. This is best of 3 now. So we have IFT playing as the Roos against Road playing as the French. IFT's over here in the northwest and Road is in the southeast. This is a classic matchup we see all the time, and early on it is all about the bounty count. So we are going to stay on the side of IFT, monitor his bounty, but also see on all the counter bounty. We already see IFT securing up his deer camp on his side. He's sending a scout over to the other side to go ahead and, I guess, check out the base here on Road, or might be trying to get some deer. And oh no, he needs to be careful with the scout. Oh no. No reaction there from Road. He could have ducked his villagers in, potentially gotten a scout kill, and gotten a sheep delivery, as a lot of people like to call it. And actually, scout coming in on the other side as well. The big high bounty targets are going to be the end up being the wolves. And so yes, the deer are the easy ones to spot because they have the big emblem on the map. We see Road now is countering both of these deer spawns, it looks like. Now we do hear a wolf being picked up by IFT here, and now he is sending a scout to the northwest or the west side here. There are a couple more wolves over here that haven't been spotted out, as well as the deer camp. A lot of sheep though being brought back, and so that is one of the big benefits of Roos with these scouts. They are able to pull in a lot of sheep here on the map. Little bit of a not typical, actually, yeah, no, there we go. He's down back to more food again. As the French, you typically want to have 8 onto food instead of the 7. And there we go. Another wolf gets picked up there by IFT. He's up to 190 bounty, and he's clearing another deer. 250 is the big first mark you want to hit. And actually, with the next wood, usually there's 2 vills on wood. He's going to be a little short on wood than what you typically would be, but this will allow him to age up a little bit faster. He should end up starting this wheelbarrow here with the next wood drop-off. But he also will end up needing enough wood for a house here in just a moment. So we'll see if he ends up getting housed here for a bit. And counter bounty still trying to be attempted here by Road. He is clearing up the last deer. And that is all of the deer on the map that have now been cleared. That is another wolf now being picked up by IFT. And if he spots out any more of these wolves, this could be a scary bounty situation for IFT, especially because we expect the boar to be taken. Which boar will he end up going for? Is it going to be this southwestern one, or will it be the northeastern one? Only time will tell. Wolf got brought back by Road, and good job there. And 2 of these scouts are running in unison. You typically want to split those up and look for more bounty on the map, or go pressure the gold. Typically, that's what you would see as the what the pros do. They'll gather a bunch of the bounty, and then when they don't have anything else to do, they will go pressure the gold and be annoying. And it is especially beneficial against the French. That will not allow them to make Royal Knights as easily, and not allowed to get some of these other upgrades and have this clean build order early on. And there we go. Population capacity reached, and house gets dropped though, has enough, and now we actually see him taking the gold. You don't actually have to take the gold this early as IFT unless you were going for a fast castle. So that might be what he's going for. It might just be he doesn't have, you know, the cleanest build and doesn't know exactly what to do. Typically what you'd want to do is go ahead and push out and go for one of these boars here and just stay onto all wood and all food and use the golden gate whenever you need it. You're going to have some passive gold from the hunting cabin with 24 here, and then you're also going to get another 75 for a boar, and then you can always trade tickets in. It doesn't look like IFT opts for the boar. Looks like he is just opting for some nice at-home regular on play. He is dropping another hunting cabin. I guess he wants to get a little bit more passive gold. And, ooh, scout getting a little close there. A little bit of return fire, but now School of Cavalry finishes up for Road. He actually does not have the food necessary in the bank to queue up a Royal Knight. He also has a barracks finished up, and again, not enough food in the bank to queue up any units. He has 0 on food right now. There we go. Now he's on to 5. and he is going to be able to start. He's idling his town center now as well. So this none on food. Not only is and now he accidentally queued up a scout. Oh no, no! He's accidentally queuing up a scout. He's not able to make any military, getting any of this early pressure that you would expect out of the French. And there we go. He sees the villager. He goes ahead. A scout comes out. And now villager will come out next. So good, at least correction there. Blacksmith being dropped. And he is getting Hardened Spearman upgrade, which is an odd upgrade to get right now. There is no military out on the map for IFT. IFT has just been chilling here. It looks like now he has done a little bit of a delayed boar play. Go ahead and drop in the hunting cabin first and coming to it late. But he does have 8 villagers there, the exact number, the correct number, as well as 2 scouts. So he can easily tank. Did he just fully build that and then delete it? Okay. But 8 villagers here, the correct number to be able to jump in the wooden fortress, and the correct number to easily be able to. It was not fully built. Okay, correct. He needs one of these scouts to tank up for these villagers. You can pull it back with some correct micro, and that looks like it's what he's trying to do. But oh, 2 of these are firing his archers, and this is going to be a lot of vills going down. Oh, he pulled them back. Good job here, and a good job actually, but with a little bit of micro. Oh, none of the vills go down. Good job by IFT, and he does need to end up building a wooden fortress here with the next wood drop-off. And this is why those villagers on gold, he's not doing anything with it, I guess, unless he's trading off the tickets or starting to build up more of a gold reserve. He is able to start getting some early knights out himself, not royal knights, but that will be able to counteract any of the royal knights out on the other side. And we do see 3 hardened spearmen now moving up, but he has to be careful with this. If this wooden fortress gets fast built, wooden fortress, oh, 1 vill does get popped, and now IFT, he decides to go, Road needs to go ahead and try to take down as many villagers as possible with these 3 spearmen. But oh, good little micro there, and he needs to actually transfer onto another one. 2 villagers do go down. Not a bad trade as far as you think for 3 spearmen. And, ooh, another spearman goes down, and the other one stays alive here, but a little bit of annoyance, and that's only 6 vills on the board now instead of 8, which is a good big difference. It is 25 vills for Road, it is 25 for IFT, so even though French has faster vill production, and he just got 2 picks, he is now even in villagers, when in reality he should be much further ahead. He is building a little outpost here, nice and ready there forward. He honestly has a royal knight there. He could probably, with this being lower elo, you wouldn't expect IFT to immediately react here. And oh, as I say that, he does. But now we do see the tower is going up, and this can, if this tower goes up, this will be hard for a hard denial on that boar. And now villagers pop back out, and they aren't gathering food here. There is a ton of food resources being gathered here by IFT, and now we see some being pulled and building another hunting cabin. So he has now built 4 hunting cabins. Knight coming back in. Is IFT going to react to the Night Raid here? Ooh, Vill going down. He has not seen this yet, and ooh. Actually, no Vill goes down. He split his attack and focus there, but now look at this. The tower goes up, and this is going to be a boar denial. He doesn't have the stone upgraded yet, but it does look like it is in range of that. And instead of sending your villain here, just send that low health spearman and keep the low health spearman in here, and send your vill back at home or back around to gather some more resources. And look at that. This is now going to be vill picks. Oh! Now, vill goes down. Another vill goes. Oh, didn't quite go down. Knight's going down. They don't need to raid this anymore. Just forget about this. You now have denied your boar. Pull your vill out, put 1 spearman in here, and don't worry about this anymore. But return raid coming in from an early night. We do see it did get a vill, but now is getting chased in by the other side. It is 29 and 8 for IFT. It is 30 and 10 for Road. So a nice even matchup here so far. There isn't too scary forces out for either of these sides, but actually we see a lot of scouts out for IFT. And does he have professional scouts being upgraded? He does not. He has 4 scouts here, but he does not have professional scouts being upgraded. I thought he was about to steal over the deer camps from the opposite side, but it looks like he is just chilling with his 4 scouts. He's got a little squad. They're saying, what's up? Early night still being denied out of Road, and Road has a big amount of spears and early knights here. And look at this, these 5 vills are idle. They back away, and now they are trying to run. And if he doesn't have these grouped together, there we go. Now the knights are running faster, and they can easily pick these vills or get the archers, whichever he so desires. And he pulls back from the vills to go for the archers instead, and he will not actually get that. Knight now attempting to go for the Royal Knight, and early Knights, we see now IFT is sending all of his army into this outpost that's right in front of the other outpost from Road. Road does still have an idle villager in here. Again, I don't know why he doesn't make this be a spearman. And ooh, we see a ram being dropped. He has researched siege engineering, and he has dropped a ram now. He also has the range defense as well, because for Roos you expect that archer ball, but at this point there's only been 2 military buildings being dropped for IFT. He is starting to kind of build up some resources there for feudal age, and look at that, archers trying to kill these rams that are building kill the spearmen that are building the ram. Haven't been able to do so yet, and now spears aren't reacting to the knights. He needs to pull the spears, or else this is going to be all of Road's army going down. Road does not have chivalry. It is about to come through now here in just a second. And this now was a ram denial as well as a lot of army going down. It's 34-7 for Road. It's 36-13. And ooh, Bill's trying, and professional scouts did come through. It looks like IFT pulled the puppy paw move and just snatched those deer out right from under Road, who was gathering them on up. Archers now coming back for the wooden fortress yet again. Road still has an idle villager in this tower. I do not like that at all. And now, early knights come for a raid, and this is going to be a lot of denial, even though they haven't gotten vill picks. That's a scout pick, and we see Road didn't pull back all his vills over here, and this is going to be a lot of dead vills. Spears are trying to go to get there, but he didn't pull back all the vills. And oh, the knights actually turn before all the vills get killed. It's 38-12 for IFT. It's 31-8 for Road. But now, Road does get a return pick, and what is he doing with those idle vills? They come drop off at home, and now they are chilling. That is more than half of his economy being denied now. He is trying to go all out to deny these scouts dropping off that deer, but they were able to make it home. We do see now tower upgrade has come through. He pulled the villager out to get sniped, unfortunately. Road just has 3 vills in queue, that is it, and he only has 9 military, and those mainly spearmen trying to protect himself. He does have a couple knights out and about, and he still is has this tower now upgraded at least, and so all of these units that are going to be going into this outpost should end up having some damage on them when they come out, or some of them should. We do see a knight coming out to pressure, and this is where IFT is going up with the Abbey of the Trinity. Was able to stall out that early knight charge, and that knight is not able to get on top of his vills. But right now, IFT doesn't actually have enough in return here to stop this Royal Knight. And this Royal Knight's going to be doing a lot of damage here. If there was 2 of these, this absolutely would have denied Castle Age for much longer. And now we see the vill count, 34-10 compared to 41-13. So numbers are starting to even out a little bit, but that knight is going down, unfortunately. And now these deer, this is the deer camp that got half snatched over by IFT, so those deer will be running out quite quick. Those towers aren't going to really do anything in the long term as far as protection goes. But will these early knights be cleared on up? The Abbey will end up being finished here now, and we see Road is not anywhere close to Castle Age himself. He does not have the food reserves built up. He has a ton of floating wood. He needs to transfer this into farms or something. Oh, he's dropping a market. He's going to try to trade off some of these resources, sell some of the wood, buy some food, and potentially try to go up to Castle Age, I assume. IFT immediately getting the Knight upgrade, immediately getting Iron Undermesh as well. I guess he is getting Iron Undermesh to be able to dive some town centers, because right now there's nothing out as far as ranged units go for Road. So very unneeded upgrade in my eyes. We do see immediately Warrior Monks get queued up. He will go try to take some of these relics out on the map, secure him up some nice long-term free gold income coming in. But now, Royal Knights are trying to do some return damage here now, and they are going to be going a little too far. They are, now, they did get a charge in, but now they have Knights in the return, and oh, spears are there ready! Good return spear attack, but archers are there, and this is where the spear count now is going to get wiped by the side. IFT is wiping the spears on the side of Road, and then his Royal Knights are now facing regular Knights. And so this is where IFT just easily wiped the whole entire army from Road. It is 46-16 in Castle Age compared to 36-7 in Feudal Age, and Road is far away from getting up to Castle as well. So not a good position here. We see he has now pulled off the deer. He does not have a ton of food here, and that is what he needs and lacks to go up to Castle. This will also cause him, he is producing military and not villagers here, and you see he needs villagers, and the military is going to delay his Castle Age even more, so he either needs to return fire with the military he's making, or save up for Castle, because right now, it looks like if you are an IFT fan, you are in a good position here. We see 17 vills moving over to the bottom berries, but now is when IFT has secured up a relic, already bringing back, and that's the second relic he is securing up. He's going around with the Warrior Monk already to secure up a third, and you know the others will be soon to follow. His main army is going to where there's deer were. He spots out, he realizes, okay, no deer left. Where else would he go? He's thinking the gold, but instead he should be focusing on food sources. And if he had scouted this out, he should know, okay, where are the food sources on the map? He has scouted the map out, so he knows exactly where Road could be as far as food goes, and that's what he really should be focusing on. The more denial of food, that means less units, less villagers, and less Castle Age, and that is the main focus right now. We actually see a tower and vills being pulled. Is this sort of stone, or they're just, that's 10 vills building an outpost here. That is a huge overcommitment, and we see this is 6 knights here now. As long as they don't charge the spears, this will be a bad position. And now Sacred Site being secured by IFT. IFT moving out to grab the deer, it looks like, as well. He's moved out on the other deer to bring it back. And just so much passive gold now coming in. Look at the income per minute when you look at the gold. He's got 3 relics in the bank. He's got the gold from the hunting cabins around at some of these different points. 28, 18, 22. So just a little bit of extra passive gold, but all of that adds up. Now we see the archers moving up. They're going to try to snipe down these spears, and then this will allow IFT to do whatever he wants as far as his knights go. Road still just now getting a wheelbarrow. Holy crap, that is a awful sight to see. And he is at 42-16, still long ways from Castle, compared to 54-20, who is Castle Age and has now Boyar's Fortitude, and this will make these knights so much stronger. It's one of the huge added benefits. He is also getting balanced projectiles as well as the veteran archer upgrade. Bringing back the 4th relic. Grab the Sacred Site. He has 4 relics at this point in time in a Sacred Site. That is an absurd amount of gold generation here now. And Knights now have decided to take a fight onto the Spearmen, onto the Horsemen, and have had a decent trade here. It does look like all of the spears that were now there forward have gone down, but no! There was another group of spears there, and the Knights are chasing the Knights down like idiots, and the spears are return firing onto the Knights of IFT. So if Road needed a fight It was this one that he needed. That is like 6 or 7 knights going down, and that should be all the archers for IFT going down as well. Still, far away from Castle Age, Road keeps trying to produce these units, which is good. He is doing some good return fire, but the longer this lasts for IFT, it's 58 compared to 42 when the Bill Count lead goes, and this is just going to be IFT getting more and more research techs in. He's now getting eco upgrades as well as greased axles, which means Siege should be coming out here soon as well. We do now see the Warrior Monk is going for the 5th and final relic, and he is also securing up the 3rd and final sacred site. And ooh, a knight actually comes down to battle the Warrior Monk, and look at this trade. Warrior Monk was actually battling him out fine here. Those things are quite tanky, especially with that Boyar's Fortitude, and that's not what he needs to tank though. He is over at that final relic. He is pulling that on back and bringing the 5th and final relic in. He was not able to cap the 3rd sacred site to start that victory condition countdown. But look at IFT, what he has in the bank. He's getting more and more eco upgrades. He's got 10 archers in queue, and at this point in time, I'd like to just see him get man-at-arms out, because right now, there is nothing out on the side of Road in Feudal Age that can deal with men-at-arms mass, especially when you're talking about having extra... if he ends up getting wedged rivets as well, which he knows he has more than enough income for. 2k gold in the bank for IFT. He's got 1,700 stone too. I would love to see him move forward and do a keep drop as well, because there is not enough military to defend anything. And we see a trebuchet now is moving up. It's going to fire down on this outpost. And no! IFT does not need to pull away from his trebuchet while the horsemen run up. Trebuchet will get taken down, which is a really good job by Road, but those will be horsemen in return with the trade, but that was a trade that he would take any day. This stalls out IFT from building anything. And oh, we actually do see Road has hit Castle Age. He drops the... where is it? Guildhall. Guildhall on food. Now he's dropping mass barracks. And here is when, look at... wow, Road finally decides to move up with his main military force. He has a ton of floating resources, and this just shows you what that villager difference will do over time. He has 21 extra villagers, and he is just able to run down, mass produce whatever he wants, and now we do see massive spearmen coming out. He still has his knights, and there is just not much that Road has now to offer. He's at 42 economy and 1 military. So there must have been a lot of damage here at the front. It's 66 economy. It's also, not only that, he has triple sacred site and 5 relics here in the bank. Just booming on as far as resources go. And there is the keep drop in the face. He knows that Road does not have the military, does not have the force to defend this. There is nothing that Road can do to stop this at this point in time in the game. And this will be a struggle. This is almost all but GG here. Road really needs a mangonel out on the field to wipe out some of these mass group units, but now we see 5 knights running up, and how much damage? Where will they go? And will... oh, they just decide to attack some barracks. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. He is now coming onto the wood line, and this is going to be a huge amount of villagers going down. Look at this absolute decimation here. Now, Road reacts, but look at the just line of villagers being wiped, not only by knights, but also archers here now. It is 6, and there we go. Road gives him the forfeit. He says, I know this is a best of 3. Let me just put that game behind me, go on to the next one. Good first game.